MGTOW, Australia. Fathers going their own way. Exposing the lies that are enabled. The next few videos will be intensely focused on the lies that are used in family court by manipulators, and how these mothers will blatantly lie to the courts right from the outset, with these lies being so out there that it makes one wonder if these manipulators are encouraged to lie. Now, so far from the little experience that I have had from the local courts and the documentation that I have received through the family court, such as affidavits, reports, etc., I can honestly say that the lies could have been caught out from the word go, but I am sure that this would be bad for business. I would like to encourage fathers that are going through a rough time to understand and implement a formula. That formula is based on a philosophy and strategy of, quote, "It's not who you know, it's what you can prove," unquote. I say this because of the heavy bias against men, specifically fathers that are going through the courts. It is healthy for you to be able to prove not only to others, but more importantly to yourself, what really had occurred and how you were the one being abused and is currently being abused, and also so that you can keep your sanity. It's also extremely important that you document all information so that even your children later on learn to understand that it was never their fault nor your fault, and that you really tried to better the situation and that you did want to spend as much time with them as you could. Mothers in these situations are extremely vindictive and will brainwash your children to a point where they will be extremely afraid of you. But this is only because they are extremely young and vulnerable, and the vindictive mother will use this to her advantage. Do not believe that the mother will have mercy for you. If you do, you have already lost. Now time will pass. Stay strong. Your children will grow. They will realize the truth. They will see and feel the love that you have for them. I may be a man going his own way, but I am also a father going his own way. What will be presented in this presentation may bore some men, but it may be of extreme interest to other men. I will also be presenting other proof and evidence in the very near future. I believe that men, especially fathers, need to work together and share ideas into how they can present truthful views to their children in order that their children, once older and more mature, can see and hear what really had occurred. The reasons for this are abundant, inclusive of how our governments betrayed the children of today, which in the future will be the children of yesteryear. Remember, you were a child also. How were you treated, and how are you being treated today? I am now presenting you a timeline of an allegation or allegations that have been used in the family court process system. The allegation is about a so-called black eye that was first reported to Department of Family and Community Services on the 23rd of March. This allegation first makes its appearance in a report which is presented to the family court. It would be in the Australian public's interest, especially for men, fathers specifically, to know that reports such as Magellan reports are put together by family and community services, and then they are passed onto the family court. It is essential to know and realise that the allegations in these reports are reported by a reporter. This is vital to know and understand. For example, if one reads the report, it states, quote, "The first report was received on the 23rd of March, which raises concerns regarding injuries she has received after an altercation with him," unquote. The report states that she had bruising to her lip and her eye. What people don't realise is that the reporter can be anonymous. The reporter can also be the vindictive mother. The reporter can also be planting false information. This report of so-called bruising to her eye is the first lie in a series of lies that mothers used to paint a good, decent, loving father as a monster. The fathers need to be careful. Females can be crafty and are allowed to be. This false report is based on the lie, which is this image that you see right here, which I have shown in the past and was taken on the 22nd of March, only one day before the report was made by the reporter. In the family court affidavit, you will realise that from point 20 and onwards, some violence allegedly occurs on the 24th of March, which leads to a punch in the eye causing a black eye, and apparently for no apparent reason. So this is now the second black eye in a matter of 3 days. I will go by a matter of 3 days due to the fact that the image that was taken by the so-called female victim was taken on the 22nd of March. But the sickening trail of lies goes furthermore and carries on. You would think that someone wouldn't be so cocky and confident, but then the very next day this victim does not recall the specifics regarding details of an argument, but it results in another domestic violent episode, which results in another black eye, now being the third black eye. Yes, gentlemen, there you have it. 3 black eyes in a matter of 4 days. Now that must be a record. Now this female victim has gone into a police station on the 27th of March, and this is the image that the police took of the so-called female victim's face. Does this look like a black eye? Considering the very first image that was taken on the 22nd of March, which is evident makeup, and all the other black eyes that this victim allegedly suffered, what happened to the last photo that was taken by police? Where is the bruising? Where is the puffiness, swelling, etc.? I have more information coming out real soon. Stay strong.